What's going on, y'all? It's your boy JustoT, and I'm back here with another Am I the Asshole? I'm about to do that first one that's right there. Am I an asshole for refusing to bail my friend out of jail? Y'all can't see the rest, but I'm about to do that one. I hope everybody's having a great day. And throughout this video, if you agree or disagree with me, go ahead and leave it in the comments. If you think the person's an asshole or not, leave it in the comments and say why. Did I move enough for y'all to see that? Oh, fuck, I don't know. But let's go ahead and get started. Well, I'm going to have to get started another time, I guess. All right, I'm back. I had to wait until the next day. I don't even know if this is going to work. It just worked. Actually, it worked at like midnight on accident. I don't know how, but I wasn't recording then. Anyways, am I the asshole for refusing to bail my friend out of jail after he hit his wife? I have been friends with Jake for over 10 years. Since day one, I've known Jake has a temper. He's the guy who gets way too angry at stupid things. Over the years, I've watched him explode on people, punch walls, and just completely lose it. I've tried to help. I've told him so many times that he needs therapy or anger management. His anger is he doesn't need help. People just push his buttons. 2 years ago, he married Sarah. She is the sweetest, kindest person ever. But honestly, I've been worried for her. I've seen him yell at her over the dumbest things, like not putting enough salt on his food, or something equally unbelievable. Yesterday, a friend called me saying Jake had been arrested for hitting Sarah during an argument. Apparently, a neighbor heard the commotion and called the cops. Jake called me from jail begging me to bail him out. I said no. He crossed the line and I'm done. He flipped out, called me a fake friend, and said I was abandoning him in his darkest hour. What a fucking gaslighter. Oh no, not my green screen. Yeah, called him darkest hour. Since then, his family has been blowing up my phone saying I'm heartless and that everyone makes mistakes. Sarah actually reached out to me thanking me for not enabling him. She told me she's planning to leave him for good, and I said I'd help her however I can. Now I'm stuck in the middle. Some of our friends are saying I did the right thing by letting him face the consequences, but others think I should have bailed him out because that's what friends do. Honestly, I feel torn. This is someone I've known for so long, but I can't excuse what he did. Am I the asshole for refusing to bail him out? No, you're not the asshole, because a lot of these domestic violence situations can turn worse. We've seen it a lot of times where I want to say a man. I'm trying to refrain from saying that, but it is oftentimes a man. But let's say the man gets arrested, is in holding or whatever in jail. I don't want to say jail, but whatever, he's in jail. And then someone bails him out and he goes and kills her, or just continues to do what he was doing prior. So no, I don't think you're the asshole. And you also mentioned as like kind of a foreshadow that over the years, you watched this happen and then you told him that he needs help or anger management therapy, whatever it is. He didn't listen. He doesn't want to change. Maybe this is the thing that causes him to change. It'll be a chain of events. That's not how it is. I don't know how that's said. Either way, this chain of events will begin, and now he's getting arrested. He already hit her. He didn't think he needed help. Now he's about to lose her as well. And he's about to face all the consequences of his actions, and I don't think you are a fake friend. I don't think any of that. He doesn't align with what you believe in. So no, I don't think you're the asshole. I had to hurry up and shut up because I was talking too much. Let's get to the next one. Alrighty. Am I the asshole for kicking out the real estate lawyer that my fiance brought to my house? I, woman, have been with my fiance Scott for 5 years. I've lost my mom, who was my remaining parent 7 months ago. She left me her house and I became the official owner 3 months ago. This is when Scott proposed to me and we got engaged, although he wanted to wait before we got engaged. But he said that me owning a house now made him feel like we were ready to be married. Okay. A few days ago, he suggested that I add his name onto the title of the house, and he has been persistent about it. He explained that this step was necessary to ensure balance in our relationship and marriage. Oh my God. Even though I never made him feel like he's inferior or something. Oh, and I make more money than him, by the way. So I don't get how adding his name onto the house title would change anything. But since he insisted, and since we've been together for a long time and we're engaged now, I decided to do it, but only after we get married. He disagreed and insisted we get it done before we get married. Oh, hell no. What is up with this? I gotta see how this turns out. After a lot of back and forth on this, I told him to drop it and wait till after marriage. Well, yesterday, I was surprised to see that he had bought a real estate lawyer to the house. And not only that, He said he has arranged for the legal process to start. Meow. Oh man, I was completely shocked because I never agreed to hire a lawyer, let alone bring him to the house. I immediately asked the lawyer to leave. He tried to speak, but I told him he needed to leave. Scott remained quiet till the lawyer left. Then he gave me a look and told me that what I did was selfish, disrespectful, not to the lawyer, but to him and what we agreed on. I told him his pushing made me reconsider the whole thing now, and he looked shocked and hurt, then stormed out. We continued fighting over the phone, and he didn't stop talking about how stubborn and selfish I have been lately. He said he was trying his best to provide a stable living situation for us before we get married, but I was being uncooperative. After that, he completely ignored my calls. Was I in the wrong for what I did? No. It is not his shit. Honestly, it seems sketchy. I'm not even gonna lie. So you may be dodging a bullet if you even decide not to marry him, but I'm not gonna say that. But nah, yeah, it's weird as fuck that he's like that persistent about it. Is weird, and he's not respecting your boundaries. So nah, I don't think you're wrong for what you did. So yeah, we're gonna move on to this last one. Yeah, I'm only gonna do one more. Oh shit, wowzers! This one is from Plain Wasabi 5702. That sounds familiar, but I'm gonna leave it alone. Am I the asshole for telling my ex-best friend and ex-husband's affair partner he tried to get me back when she miscarried, but not before she married him? That is a lot in that one fucking thing. I don't got time for it. Oh man. I was best friends with Jess, 37-year-old woman, for almost 30 years when I learned she was having an affair with my husband Henry, 40-year-old man. I divorced him and ended my friendship with her. She was pregnant when I learned the truth too. While Henry and I had our kids, who were 2 and 4 at the time. This was 4 years ago. Oh, at the time, I'm tripping. During our divorce, Jess suffered a later miscarriage, and Henry tried to get me back. He sent me hundreds of texts about how he wanted our family and only stayed with Jess because she was pregnant, and how he'd wanted to fight for me. What the fuck? He wrote a lot of awful things about Jess, and he even sent photos of the gifts he got me for my birthday that he didn't have the chance to give me because I found out about him and Jess and ended our marriage. He was trying to get me back for a solid 3 to 4 months, and even after he stopped the constant push to get me back, he was always saying he loved me and wanted me. Jess wanted me to not hate them, and I told her to fuck off and leave me alone because I didn't want to see her again. And I knew I didn't get that fucking choice because she was selfish, said many insults to her face, and that she and Henry were disgusting. She tried to shame me for not sympathizing about her miscarriage, and I told her to get out of my face. She hadn't expected me to reject her, I don't think, and became angry at me for rejecting her when we were having a rough patch. She started gloating that my kids would love her and she'd be the second mommy, etc. Oh, hell nah. You may have to throw hands with her. I know that's not the mature thing to do, but I don't know. My kids don't call her mom or even say they have 3 parents. I never tried to stop it, but they just don't. I avoid Jess and Henry until I can't, and I didn't send a wedding gift when they got married, which also pissed Jess off. What the fuck? Why is she pissed? I don't know. I don't understand people. While Henry was upset, it was him marrying Jess instead of us remarrying. I kept the text from him, but because if he ever started to increase his efforts, I wanted to have proof of harassment and the fact that I had asked him to stop repeatedly. I am fucking up with the reading, like, well, my goodness. He even told me when Jess miscarried again and needed a procedure which showed she could never get pregnant again. Oh man, that's sad, but at the same time, she's a piece of shit. She knew none of this, but she confronted me again recently about not being friendly, hating them, and trying to rub it in my face that they are the family unit for my kids and how I'm just the extra person they have to see. And she brought up Henry always wanting her, and I was pathetic keeping the kids from embracing her as mom. I brought up Henry's to her. Whoa, what? I brought up Henry's to her, and during the fight, which happened when she showed up at my house while the kids were at school, and the fact that he only wanted her because of the pregnancy and tried many times to get me back, I even showed her a lot of what he sent me and the ones where he shared her fertility troubles with me. Now, she's pissed at me for not telling her beforehand, and Henry's mom, who I blocked during my divorce, showed up to say how awful I was to ruin the marriage. What? Anyway, hold on. And why I couldn't let them be happy. She told me I was extra petty for revealing all this after so long. Am I the asshole? Hell fucking nah. Fuck Jess, fuck Henry, fuck Jess's mom. Dude, I'm not gonna say fuck them kids in this situation because they're not calling her mom, but also they really ain't got no business being in this. But yeah, fuck Jess. Hell no, you not the asshole. Man, I'm not even gonna dignify this with anything more to say. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, I hope you like the video. I hope you subscribe to the channel too. And 3, I hope you leave a comment in the section. Which one of these stories was wilder? Which one do you have thoughts about or resonated? I don't know. I hope you enjoy your day, and I'll see you next time.